The things I do for views. So, Tryhard Ninja uploaded the official studio acapella for Revenge like 2 days ago, and I decided that I had to hop on the bandwagon and remix it. But, you know, I had to do the me thing of I take a vocal, speed it up to 150 BPM, and put it on a track that it should never have touched. And I came up with this kind of thing. So what I started with was I had made this riser thing. It took me like an hour, and FX is really hard to work with. So I did that, and then I added kind of like a sub drop. You can't hear that, but it's a sub drop. I did something with the vocal just here with a bunch of delay.
So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side.
Everything's clipping. I don't know why. I think I messed with an automation somewhere, but I'll fix it in a bit. And then everything kind of broms out. I have this thing. Nope, that's not a brom, but you also need that. This chord thing. And then you have your bass, which is this. And then the bass. Yes, that is a tasty bass. And then I did this thing where you take the echo on this, or the delay, and then you turn it up during this break so it fills the space.
So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side.
Something's clipping and I don't know why. I have this sort of vocoder thing on the part of the verse that goes like this.
Heads up, you hear a sound, turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body.
Right here, you break it all down, have like a 2-bar pause, because you can't make the song sound too much like the original, not like I'm at any risk of that. And then you have these scary bell things that actually there's kind of two. This one is just the bottom note. And then here I have the top melody thing. Except it's got a bit of delay on it, so together they sound kind of like a music box. Then you have these riser things, obviously, where I, hit play and then the screen spins and magic happens. Every single riser I make in FX takes me like an hour because it's so hard. And then for the drop, you have, you just have kind of like this regular kick pattern with, I don't know, I did some creative stuff with the bass where like it's a different rhythm. Yeah, that's pretty much all the first part of the drop is, except for a couple samples like this. And then it's, respective vocal chops. And then for the third part, we just have the same bass, but it has chords now because we brought in a bit of the verse, this bit.
Heads up.
I don't have to play more than that. Everyone knows this song. We just added a verse and then changed it so that we have chords now. Yeah, chords exist. Then after that, we have a bit of a white noise up into the epic breakdown. So now it goes like this. I accidentally stopped that early. That made me very sad. You have to add your little kind of synth wave or whatever bass, this thing, but it's like faster. To make it, sound kind of steampunk and whatever, and it works with the melody because it's on the same rhythm. And here we had a 4-bar kind of break before the drop. And then we layered that with tribal drums, I guess. Yeah, and then you got to make sure you have the long snare right before the drop. This thing. And then you do the thing where you bring the cutoff frequency up and the amplifier down, and then you reset it all on the drop. I say this in all of my videos. And then on the drop, you have this thing, the psh and the and you know the this thing, a simpler bass that just sounds. It's very therapeutic, I guess you could call it. And obviously the tribal drums that you have in every PSYTRANCE track, because you can't not. Yeah, and then the bass goes up. Yes. And then you have this melody on top, which is the same as this melody over here, except it's on a more plucky synth, I guess, that, you know, when it's side-chained, it sounds really awesome. And then, you know, the melody changes kind of over time, but it's relatively the same throughout. And then you get the Baby Tonight again, and then I had, you know, this thing comes back. Where'd my reverb go? And, you know, yeah, that's actually pretty much it. We have our vocal chops, we have our bass, we have our melody, we have our little decoration thing up here. And then right at the end, you have this thing, because it's scary. Oh, man. But anyway, at the end of the day, this is what it should sound like.
Slowly back in the mind, got a pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one, hope to find some diamonds tonight, diamonds tonight. Heads up, you hear a sound, turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body, oh no, it's you again. I can never forget those eyes. Cause baby tonight, the creepers try to steal our stuff again. Cause baby tonight, you grab your pick, shovel and bolt again. And run until it's done, until the sun comes